What's up, Gemini? I'm going to do your basic bitch tarot reading for messages of love and relationships. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Please subscribe. Please like. It takes a nanosecond. Comment. If you comment, I'll give you a free 30-minute long reading, but only from now until the next few weeks. Will I be doing it for free because this is a new channel and I'm trying to grow it. If the messages don't resonate, check your moon. Oh, I can't even shuffle for you tonight. Check your moon and Venus sign. You can contact me for a free reading. Universe for Gemini. For Gemini. Messages of love between now and August 3rd for Gemini. For those born on Earth between May 21st and June 20th. Universe for Gemini. For Gemini. Oh, here we go. Six of Cups. You're missing someone. Could have been hooked up with. This could be a long-standing relationship. This could be an old friend, a person from your past, a long-standing connection, but you're thinking about them, reminiscing. Yeah. What else for Gemini, universe? What else? Whoa, Ace of Cups. Whoa, whoa. So you want to start something new with this person. You think it's the thing. You think it's like meant to be. You think God is smiling down upon it. Isn't that nice, Gemini? What else? That's what you're thinking. That's what you're feeling. Wow. Two more cards came out. The Sun and the Ten of Swords. But damn. Ten of Swords, I don't know what that's about. Like, something hurt? Something you got hurt between the two of them? But, I mean, the sun is shining down on all this. You definitely saw them, like, you're wanting it to be fruitful. You're wanting it to be prosperous. This person made you laugh. They were a bundle of joy when you were together. And like things were really blossoming between the two of you, or they're going to, but you're holding on to some pain from something, Gemini. Normally I do 3 cards here, but 4 popped out. So we'll see what that's about. Yeah, something is really hurting you, stabbing you in every way possible. Their actions or someone else's actions, like, or maybe like, shed light on the fact that something happened and you were in, it was painful. But no, regardless of this pain, whatever the hell that is, you know, you're missing somebody. You want to start something with them. You had fun with them. Yeah, what's this? 5 of Pentacles. You were left out in the cold. What else for this other energy for Gemini? What's the other energy? Ace of Swords. Well, they want to start something too. Or they're feeling very victorious. Like maybe a cycle ended for the both of you, you and this other person. And you're trying to start new, but like you tried to start with action, tried to start with love. Something might be off to a good start between now and the 3rd, but like somebody's left out in the cold, feeling like destitute. It might even be like separation because of distance. Like somebody might like be homeless or whatever. Someone's trying to take, this person's trying to take action in their life, or they're seeing you as taking action, or yeah, it's in the upright. I don't know. Whoa. And the Empress in reverse. Huh. It's coming out all crazy, Gemini. They're feeling like you don't want to manifest with them. What else for Gemini, universe? What else for Gemini? And the Star. They're seeing you as the star, though. Yeah, so some idealization going on here. Huh. I mean, they're hopeful, but it looks like they're hurt too, you know? Empress in reverse, she's lost in her own wilderness. No joy in her life. Like this person's blocked up. Lack of productivity too. Like they're feeling kind of hollow inside, Gemini. I don't know what the hell happened here. Um, like it's frigidity too. Like no sexy, no lovey lovey. But there's action here on both of your parts. They want to take action to move out of this feeling of being in the cold. Um, but they're hurt about something, or they're acknowledging that you're hurt. Like there could be like a loss of like creativity too about the whole relationship. You both seem to want to take a new start in some way, but they're seeing you as the emperor and empress in reverse, but they have hope. They have hope with the star. They're feeling positive about the situation. They feel like they've like maybe weathered through a lot with you, and they feel like they can have balance of some kind with you. It's like a balanced relationship, give and take, just pouring. They're hopeful, action, but there's some kind of pain between the two of you. And at the bottom of this deck, we have the Chariot, which means movement, growth. Yeah, you're trying to move towards something, trying to move out of this Five of Pentacles feeling of being left out in the cold by this person, or being separated from them, not having their warmth, their help. They might have moved even. I don't know. Yeah, Wolflower. But the Chariot wants to persevere, though. The Chariot's like waiting for good news. Waiting for good news from this person. I feel like you're waiting for them to come see you, come rescue you, come take you out of the cold. But we've got Six of Swords here, not wanting to move on from a situation. Two of Pentacles juggling. Got another ace under here. Yeah, huh. Well, let's flower. Universe for Gemini. For Gemini, please. Come on, come on. Let me at least call it out. Your guides are crazy. Always are. Because you're twins. You got double the fun. Gemini readings are always a time. Universe, for Gemini, what's fueling the Six of Cups? No, you guys, okay. Just work together here, Gemini. The two of you. What's fueling the Ace of Cups? You're always this way, and I have to take control of it, because this is not an hour-long reading. What's fueling Gemini with the Six of Cups? Six of Pentacles. Well, you're missing the abundance and the overflow of the earthly pentacles, the earthly energy. You might have been, like, you missed the give and take between the two of you. You miss what they gave to you. You miss their stability. Or you felt like the situation was stable and prosperous, like we were finally getting somewhere. Six of Pentacles is we're finally getting somewhere. I miss you. We were finally getting somewhere. What's fueling the Ace of Cups? Huh? Eight of Pentacles. Well, you worked really hard. You've worked so hard. Burn the midnight oil. Maybe things have been a little mundane too. Just working. I mean, you guys had gotten to a good place. I feel like maybe you were working towards something that you loved, maybe building a future together even. Or you were working really hard on this relationship. You were the one pouring on the cups. Yeah, I'm hearing that for some of you too. Some of you are working so hard to get this cup in front of them day and night. What's under the sun? And the Ten of Swords in reverse. What's under that? Six of Swords. Well, first it was the sun and all that jazz. Maybe the sun can be a little much. It got a little out of whack, possibly. It's in the upright, but we are in the middle of two retrogrades, for crying out. No. Actually, the Mercury retrograde is ending. And, but Jupiter, the planet of abundance, is going to station direct. Maybe you're trying to expand with these cups, but you might have past hurt getting in the way, or this person hurt you in some way. But right now, with the Six of Swords, like you're taking a step back from a hurtful situation. Because it's like not, it's, you can't right now. Like Six of Swords in this situation, like it was amazing and holy shit, and like you just can't even. You can't even. Um, Universe, what's under? And you know what? I want to know more about this Ten of Swords. Universe, what's under the Ten of Swords for Gemini, or this energy in this Gemini between now and August 3rd, next to the Six of Swords? I can feel it right here. The Empress, yeah. So we got the Empress here and the Empress in reverse. She's just all the things. You really saw this, you know, as a relationship that you could make it work with. This is like the strong creative force. I'm not seeing wands here though, so I don't know how creative you or this person were. Um, and you did feel like you were moving towards positive growth. And this was like maybe a very maternal character for you, or you were maternal to them. Like maybe you were pouring on all these pentacles. Like you worked so hard to have this wonderful life with us. I was your empress. It was fruitful. It was fertile. It was abundant. There's abundance here. Abundance here. Like maybe you were just about to pour this cup, you know, in some way. But I'm not seeing what got hurt. All right. It's going to be sneaky from me. So, universe, under the Ace of Swords, for how they're, you know, what they think about this other person. They feel like, I mean, the sword's not up in the air, but like they feel like they have it, the answer to something, victorious. They want to start something. They want it to be maybe fueled by intellect. Yeah, we've got the Five of Swords. Well, there's some hurt energy here too. I mean, like Five of Swords kind of picks up the pieces and makes the best of a situation. But it can also be like the suicide ritual too. Like somebody's, I think that, okay, these actions, these swords, I think somebody said something not so nice. Somebody lost some control here, as a loss of control. And it's a breakup. So maybe the action here, the new beginning, it's interesting to see it this way. Like, it's kind of like they're saying, let's try something new. Let's not fricking do this anymore, because I think you're the Empress in reverse. Somebody pissed somebody off. Yeah, somebody pissed somebody off here. We got the Empress here, but the Empress in reverse. It's like, how fruitful can this be? How fruitful was it? They're definitely, you guys are seeing each other in opposing ways, but you still have hope. What is under and fueling the Empress in reverse for this other energy for Gemini? Eight of Swords. Yeah, this just, they're feeling like they are hopeless. They're in despair. This something has really hurt them, Gemini. I'm not seeing that you've done anything over here that's hurt them, but they're definitely hurt. I mean, this person is like all bound up about something. They're all worked up about it. They're dreaming about it at night. Then they can't free themselves from it. They might be being this is like air energy too. Empress can be a little Libra energy. But Eight of Swords, that's your energy. Like trapped in a logic loop. And you need help to get out. You need a new perspective. You have this perspective of this person. You can't stop seeing them in a certain way. Aish. And there's this pain here. Despite the fact that there's the sun. What's with the star, universe, for this other energy? What's with the star for Gemini and this other energy? What's up with that? Two of Wands in reverse. So not able to make a decision, not able to plant a firm foundation. There's hesitation here with the Two of Wands. Like they're blocked up. They're backed up in some way in reverse. Like they don't see that this is going to be a fruitful relationship. Dang, yo. Did somebody lose a baby? At the bottom of this deck right now, there's 4 swords, but I'm going to keep aspecting here. Like the 5 of Pentacles might be like a forced separation. Maybe you both left each other out in the cold. Let's take a pause. Is what the 5 of Pentacles might be. Like we just don't have it in us. 5 of Pentacles just doesn't have anything to get or anything to give. And what else is between them and crossing them, universe? We've got the Devil in reverse and the 3 of Swords. Finally, now I'm getting the bigger picture here. So there might have been a love triangle of some kind. Somebody's cheating. And yeah, they might have had like a moment of weakness because the Sun is here and this Ace and this thing here, but someone gets left out in the cold. I think with the Devil in reverse, like a dark energy might have come into play here. And there was definitely some cheating involved and hiding it, being trapped by it, or like a love triangle that you guys just are like, it's all the things, but you're having a hard time getting past it right now, whatever's coming between the two of you, because it isn't good. It isn't good. And you need to know that, like, in terms of a situation, I'm seeing an ace and an ace here, and hopefulness in the Sun, but pain. Don't kid yourselves here, Gemini, because the Devil in a situation warns against you being a little too driven. Like, what's the ultimate goal here? What do you really want out of this relationship? And it might be just deeply rooted in something sensual. And if there's a 3 here for you guys, like this 3 of Swords moment, you know, that might not be the best thing. Even though there's like a chance for a positive outcome, but that might only come if you can get yourselves unstuck, Gemini. Universe, what is a final outcome between now and the 3rd? It looks like this is just cray-cray. Like there's a lot going on here. I'm seeing like some destructive influences here. And like Ace of Swords can be like you have an aha moment about something. But that's a strained definition and aspect at best. What's the final outcome for Gemini by August 3rd of like what's going to happen in this cycle? July 27th to August 3rd for Gemini. 7 of Wands. Well, you're going to have to stand your ground in this situation. You can't let anybody take advantage of you or, you know, tell you, like, make you defend yourself, make you feel paranoid. You know, because if they're in the wrong here, Gemini, they're the ones that are, I think that you think they're messing around. But at the same time, you're going to fight till the end. You know, 7 of Wands stands its ground and it fights till the end. This whole thing is going to be super challenging for you guys, but you're very determined. One or the both of you is super duper determined here. What else for Gemini? Universe. For Gemini. Yep, death. Here it is. Something's ending here, but it's going to be slow to manifest. It's not going to happen until the end of the cycle. This is all going to go on. It's going to be the thing, and then someone's going to realize you're not the Empress in reverse. You're trying for it to be prosperous, but it's like you guys are 2 ships passing in the night here, and you're going to have a death and movement with the Chariot. And we've got the Hanged Man. You might just, like, this cycle might end and everybody needs to step back and think about it for a minute. The Queen of Swords, Regina de Spade, in the reverse. This woman is not nice. This woman is not your friend. This woman is manipulative. Ace of Swords, a little bit of a slut sometimes. Not Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords. But actually, that's more like the Queen of Cups. Ace of Swords or Queen of Swords is like it's just totally sad. This is a pity party to the point where it becomes vindictive, maybe even, especially if we've got a triangle going on here and somebody being left out in the cold. Maybe even they're seeing you as possibly like they want to start something new, possibly. They're really anguished about it. They're not sure what to do. They might have had a hard time making a choice. There might have been another person here, but the lovers isn't here, but there's death here. And this Queen of Swords, like in a situation, it's just total disruption of the partnership. Everybody's ego is damaged. There's jealousy, there's anguish. Queen of Swords in a relationship is like a mentally unstable partner with low self esteem. Like somebody's lost their shit about this. And you're just going to take a pause and try to figure it out. And here we go, have again Two of Wands as well, but this time in the upright. You're just going to stay back. You're trying to make a decision, surveying everything. You both have these ace moments, but you're going to stop and take a pause before you go towards anything and have growth with the Chariot. Eesh. Let's do this. Archangels, poor Gemini. What's going on here? They're going to have a tumultuous week. In the rest of this Jupiter retrograde. Archangels, you are for us. We are for you. The energies created by Source for humans that love us so much. Can you please give Gemini some advice on how to deal with this situation? These are all red in the upright. Freedom. With this death here and this hangman, free yourself from the situation, even if it's for a time, okay? Even if it's for a time, you need to free yourself from the situation. It might even be a long-distance relationship too, Gemini, so, like, it's okay. What else for Gemini? Like, it's okay to free yourself if they're not right around the corner. Don't travel. Archangel Metatron is showing up. He's so badass. So he's the herald of creation. He really wants you to get creative and come up with a creative solution to this. Big time. And Metatron's also about trusting your intuition. Metatron always wants us to look for signs. There are powerful messages around you, and you're just not seeing them. Someone's having nightmares about them. But, and like these Six of Swords moments where you're feeling like you have to get away from a situation. But things are feeling unfair and balanced to you for a reason, and you have to immediately calm down. Have to let go of the resentment and unforgiveness if you want, like, you need to lower your energy too, and push towards finding a more creative solution. You've got the right idea with the cups, if that's what you're trying to do here, but they might have fucked that up. I don't have the moon here though, nothing coming to light. There might just be past pain between you. What else for Gemini in this situation? Pray. You need to pray about it. You need to, if you're not a prayer, if you don't pray, like if you don't believe in God, you can pray to your own soul or go within, and that's like meditative. And you really, again, Metatron wants you to get hooked into your intuition a little bit more. Pray and look for signs. Pray and look for signs. I feel like Gemini is very spiritual and religious here. One more message. And make a wish. We have pray and make a wish. I think that this Ace of Cups, this Chariot, you might want to move away from this situation. It's okay to look up at the sky and wish. And make a wish is really about, like, you really desire this. The angels know you desire this. They know you're excited about this. But it's going to need to, make a wish really means you're going to need to exert a little bit more of an energetic force. There's no wands here, really. You need to get some fire and get creative with your ideas. But you have a lot of fear and uncertainty, and they know that. You have just, make a wish is always also take a deep breath and have a silent conversation with your own angels. I feel like many of you are very spiritual, and you need to pray to find the answer, especially with this Hanged Man. You really want to let it go though, Gemini, because it hurts. I'm so sorry, guys. Friendship, yeah. You need to either spend time with friends. That's really going to help you stay centered and clear. Oracles of the mermaids are my watery ocean love angels. What advice do you have for Gemini? Adrift, letting go, allowing a higher force to take charge. That's in the reverse. What else for Gemini? Soul cage, rescue, escape from captivity, restriction. And I'm not surprised that you're having a soul cage moment here. And I'll get to the advice on that in a minute, because if with the Ten of Swords, you feeling a lot of pain and first the sun and then the pain, that might make you just feel stuck inside in some way. That's not it. Love angels and freedom. And at the bottom of the deck, the return of Aphrodite, temple of birth of goddess guidance, goddess energy, but it's in the reverse. I think they're telling you to cut the shit out with Venus until you figure this situation out. So with the drift being in the reverse, the love angels are telling you that like now is not the time. Like now's the time for flowing rather than forging. Like you fought really hard for this, Gemini. And you can't resist any changes that are happening as a result of this. And you cannot impose like your own will on what's happening here. Because that's not being generated from within you. Don't miss an opportunity to understand it by not stepping back and just allowing yourself to see what happens here, because they might have some explaining to do with that Three of Swords. Don't try to forge, just float and just, yeah, stay adrift. Don't fight being adrift. And the water oracles, soul cage is also about like a Three of Swords moment, like living a half life, living only half your life with this person. And feeling trapped and restricted. Don't allow yourself to the soul cage, meaning the card, the water angels really want you to work on freeing yourself from that Ten of Swords moment. And that might be the way, the Hanged Man, putting yourself in a self-imposed position where you really steady and balance yourself about this situation is going to help you get past this pain. And I don't give a shit what you guys do with your Ace of Swords and your Ace of Cups and your Sun. The Death card is here. Moving away from a situation is here. Ten of Swords is here. Empress in reverse is here. Eight of Swords. Ouch. Do whatever you have to do. Meditate on getting away from that. And then, freedom, independence, self-determination. You need to free yourself from this situation, Gemini. And that's going to make a huge difference, okay? I'm sorry, you guys. Like, this is just a lot. Romance angels that are preoccupied with like our deep, intimate relationships and our romantic relationships. Looks like like they're moving into things, missing somebody because something happened. Like the Six of Cups is like they're really missing them. So I think that what I'm seeing here is what y'all are going to be thinking about for between now and the 3rd, and they have to say, the love angels, I love them. They feel really good. And they can be a little pat you on the head. All the angels can be that way. Sometimes their advice makes you kind of roll your eyes, but I promise you guys, it is the right advice. It doesn't matter what the cards say. The advice is right. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims. It simply allows and gives. And when we got this Empress in reverse over here, somebody might be being controlling. Don't let anybody take claim over you. Claim that space you need. Give them space if they need it. Those queens in reverse can be shitty. They make me nervous. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it in faith. Well, the Chariot is going somewhere. That might be the new path. And I do see the Ace of Swords, which you can forge something new with this. That's action and ideas, but it's not like passionate thoughts. It's your ideas, being logical, but it's also victory too. You might be really starting to want to do something new together. The both of you feel it, but you both feel pain. Ay, 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 this is adult shit, Gemini. I'm going to be watching for you. I'm going to be listening to Solar System. That's what's going on this week. Take your hanged man moment. You know, stand your ground and get out of that soul cage. Just give each other time and space and allow for this ebb and flow. You know, allow for an ebb and flow. And perhaps you can, you know, friendship for now, or working, just hanging out with friends for now. Dreams here, they want you to pray about things too. I feel like a lot of you need to meditate, pray, think about what's most important in your life. Is that Make-A-Wish card? He's like standing back ready to jump off his little perchy perch too. And he's like, what's most important to me? You need the time. Think about it, okay? And let's just see what happens. I love you guys. I'm here for you. For those that are Gemini and, you know, maybe your moon's in Gemini or Venus is in Gemini, this is what's going down. I love you guys. I'm watching for you. I'll see you next time, dudes.